We are all anxious to get back to normalcy. Dinner with the family at your favorite local restaurant, a beer with friends while watching the game at a bar. Even things you never thought you'd miss, like going into the office and talking to the chatty guy from accounting about his issues. We all want to get back to it. However, we also don't want to put others at risk in order to do so. At CureUV, we have been providing restaurants, schools, offices, bars, and other facilities of all sizes with the necessary equipment to get back up to full capacity safely and quickly. By leveraging the latest filtration, ultraviolet, and web connectivity technology, our GermAwayUV line eliminates viruses and bacteria in the air and on surfaces without leaving anything to chance. The greatest amount of contagion is now happening because the SARS-CoV-2 virus that causes COVID-19 can stay suspended aerosolized in the air for over 16 hours. This means that when you visit a restaurant, you're essentially dining with everybody who has been there all day. No matter how careful you are about your dining partners, there is nothing you can do about previous guests of the establishment. Our GermAwayUV systems take the air in any office or restaurant and scrub it free of contaminants 12 times per hour or once every 5 minutes. Once every 3 minutes for high occupancy locales like bars and nightclubs. Essentially, if you leave a bar to answer a phone call, when you come back, the air will have been completely purged and sanitized. Although masks are still strongly recommended, our airborne defense systems ensure that you and your loved ones are protected from parties in your vicinity and previous occupants of the establishment. Even though the big focus is currently on airborne contamination, the GermAwayUV system uses high-powered ceiling-mounted UV 254 lights to eliminate any threat that may arise from surface contamination. Unlike other less sophisticated systems, GermAwayUV uses motion and occupancy sensors to ensure that no customer, client, or proprietor is ever at risk of any UVC exposure. Now you may be wondering, what is UV 254? In the world of ultraviolet sanitation, there are two major options. One is UV 222, or UV lights at a wavelength of 222 nanometers. And the other is UV 254, or UV light with a wavelength at 254 nanometers. UV 222 is a low-powered option that outputs up to 22 millijoules per centimeter squared every 8 hours. The benefit of UV 222 is that if you are exposed accidentally to the light, there is very little risk as it is a minor intensity, very unlikely to get through your skin. The negative aspect of the UV 222 systems is that they only produce enough dosage to kill SARS-CoV-2 once every 8 hours or so. That means if your contamination happens at 10 a.m., the surfaces will not be clean until after 6 p.m., assuming no additional contamination happens. On the opposite side of the coin is UV 254. UV 254 can output 22 millijoules per centimeter squared every few seconds. The downside is that exposure to the light can be harmful to your skin and eyes. Because of this, the GermAwayUV line mostly leverages UV 254 light, but shackles it with a sophisticated system of scheduling and occupancy and motion sensors. The web-based system will automatically eradicate any contaminants during scheduled off hours when your facility is closed, but will always be scanning the premises to prevent any accidental exposure. Our system knows that people tend to show up even when they are not scheduled to do so. This allows us to ensure that all surfaces are clean as often as possible based on UV readings and occupation without ever putting the health and the well-being of your employees or clients at stake. Many restaurants and offices have reached out to us to equip their facilities with our GermAwayUV systems, only to be disappointed that safe and effective GermAwayUV technology does not come cheap. Even though our pricing is quite aggressive and our US-made products have industry-leading warranties, we can certainly understand that the price tag can be difficult to take in a year when most industries are down double digits. This is why we have introduced Constant Safe Monitored Sanitation, or CSMS. This service allows you to have state-of-the-art equipment installed at your facility with no money down, and you just pay a small monthly fee. This fee ensures that you get cutting-edge sanitation equipment, but more importantly, handles all of the sanitation for you to eliminate any potential user error. Since most restaurants and business managers are not UV sanitation technicians, we find that taking this task out of their hands leads to much improved results and greater peace of mind. Our algorithm plus human monitoring system takes care of when to run your equipment, for how long, and at what settings. We handle virus sanitation so that you can focus on running your business. In addition to providing you with the latest sanitation technology and ensuring the well-being of your occupants, we provide your establishment with a number of signs and marketing materials so that your clients and employees know that they are safe and that your business cares about their health. Starting at just $50 per month, the GermAwayUV CSMS program is also evergreen. No matter how big or small the account is, we ensure that you always have the latest and best system available for your location type so nothing is left to chance. GermAwayUV CSMS. Always sanitized, always safe, always affordable.